HuShang, why are you making us do mechanics? We did mechanics last month. Listen, guys, we gotta put in the reps, okay? You guys gotta do your mechanics. Mechanics are the most important thing you can be learning in Starcraft 2. And if you skip mechanics day, you guys are gonna be small, okay? And you guys, you don't want to be small. You want to have swole hands, swole gamer hands that all the women look at and they're like, wow, that guy did mechanics. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna break the beginning of the game down, learn how to start your games. Seems pretty simple, but there's a little bit to do here if you don't have the basics down. So yeah, let's get right into it. So first thing we want to do is show you guys what we're gonna be learning. We're gonna make an SUV here, set our control groups, set our camera locations, and boom, we're done. Hope you guys caught that. If you didn't, too bad. See you in the next video. Alright, we'll slow it down. Okay, so what we're gonna be learning is how to control group the Nexus, make your first SUV, and set up the camera locations. Sounds easy, but if you don't have this down, I mean, you're gonna be too slow to do it later. There's a lot less time, you know, in the mid game, so it's important to set these things up quickly. Okay, so let's make a little list here. So first thing you're gonna do is make your worker. Second thing you're going to do is control group your Nexus. All right, next up we're going to center the, well, it could be really any building. Nexus Command Center Hatchery. So center the main base. Fourth thing we're gonna do is set up our camera locations. So quite a few things to do here in the first, 5-10 seconds. So let's break this down. Okay, so making your worker, obviously you're just gonna click on your base, make the worker key. That one's not too complicated. Let's actually play through this. So you start the game, make your SCV or your probe or your drone, and then you control group your main base. So let's do control 1, could be any number. And then the next thing we're gonna do is center the main base. So to do this, you might not know, you can either double tap the number key for your command center and it'll just center on the closest one. So since we only have one, it'll go here no matter what. And the other way you can do it is by double clicking the portrait, although I think this method is considerably worse. You can do it. And so once you center the main base, you can set up your first camera location. So control F1. If you guys don't have this set up, you can go into options and then hotkeys, global camera, and then you'll simply change the create location 1 through maybe 5 to correspond with F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. And then you'll also change jump to location 1 through 5 to F1 through F5. So create them with control plus F1 through F5, jump to them with F1 through F5. All right, cool. There's a couple ways to do that, but that's the most basic one. And so once you have the control group, you can control F1 to set the main, similar to double tapping 1, but obviously one less key press, and it's going to give us some versatility when we want to, have more than one base. So hopefully, all your games, unless you're doing the 4-gate. Okay, next up we're going to set this one. So you could move your screen over here, but I think the easiest way, the method I found that's easiest, is just clicking on the minimap and dragging. So you hold down your left mouse button so that it moves with your mouse. And then once you get it, roughly centered, doesn't need to be too perfect, you can hit your control F2 key. And then you do the same for the third. Come over here, drag it around. I'm actually not looking at the screen, by the way, I'm looking at the minimap. So look at the minimap, drag it over to be centered, control F3, control F4, maybe control F5 if you're feeling adventurous. And then, yeah, and then you should be good. And then we have to do this all in the time it takes for this first SUV to build, so we can still make our depot on time. But it doesn't actually need to be as fast as I showed you guys. So let me demonstrate. We'll go slower though, for sure. Okay, so we begin the game, we make our SUV, we control group our command center, double tap the command center, control F1, control F2, control F3, control F4, back, and we make our depot. Okay, we'll have to be a little faster than that. But you don't have to be too fast. You don't have to be as fast as the pro gamers, at least. Okay, let's go through that maybe one more time. Let's start at the very beginning. Alright, so start the game, make your SUV, control 1, 1, 1, control F1, control F2, control F3, control F4. Boom, we're done. We got time to rally this guy and make our first depot or pylon or overlord if you're Zerg. So yeah, this is just the first 10 seconds, but you don't have to do this stuff later. And maybe you're, you know, microing a Reaper or something, so you want to get this out of the way, right? And we'll be doing some more mechanical stuff as well. This is just the tip of the iceberg, as they say. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick lesson. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.